In the Byzantine liturgy, we have these moving words just before the Gospel. Sophia Orthos. Wisdom, be upright. The icons of our Lord are often those of Christ, who is in an attitude of blessing, diffusing grace, and of teaching, holding the word. On the halo is Ho'on, the one who is, the being one, and Alpha and Omega on either side. This is wisdom. Our understanding is Trinitarian. But there is something here already embryonically present in the wisdom literature of the last part of the Old Testament. Wisdom is seen as a force. It is interesting that something akin to that is found in Platonic philosophy. We see that they are lovers of wisdom precisely. A philosopher is a friend of wisdom, philos sophia. And this is also the characteristic of the wise man who knows how to handle the dynamics of time and energy and space. The unwise man blunders his innings. The wise one orders all things in harmony. This can be seen in the Gospel, which is the first of the series of Gospels which is going to handle, in some way, the last things. We are heading for the end of the liturgical year. And the oil that we need to have is that of charity. Charity, well ordered, is the secret. We love too many things, and we lose that order. With regard to the psalm, it is precisely a burning charity in the heart. It is contemplation. The psalm is often sung as the sun is rising. O God, you are my God, for you I long. For you my soul is thirsting. My body pines for you. Like a dry, weary land without water, so I gaze on you in the sanctuary, to see your strength and your glory. This gaze is also physical. We gaze on essential love in the Blessed Sacrament, and if we do that, especially in a tranquil place and time, then there will be wisdom in the ordering of our hours. The way that the rocket is fired and pointed counts, and so the beginning of the day is the secret. The pre-dawn vigil of which the psalm speaks is a key to the interior life. The secret of the interior life is actually to be found concretely at the end of the finger of the alarm clock. That bit that we point, aim, and program in such a way that our day is ordered, even physically, going to bed sufficiently early to rise and have the rendezvous of love in the stillness of listening and waiting. That waiting and listening is not possible if already in prayer the head is full. Indeed, the morning celebration of the sacred mysteries has that added blessing of total stillness and virginity of heart and mind. It is the experience of the Christian centuries. especially if the body too is empty and hungry and thirsty, as in the psalm. The first letter to the Thessalonians is concerned about the coming of the Lord. When St. Paul was preaching, there was the feeling of an imminent return, parousia, and they were a little concerned that it was not happening straight away. Some were falling asleep. Our death, actually, on the mappamundi of eternity is imminent. We're not here for long, relatively. It's a dot. And so it's still relevant. A secret is, as we open our eyes, to be totally grateful for the blessing of one more day, and to live it as though it were the only day in all eternity, and to be grateful at the end for all the graces received, and not fall asleep, distracted, taking for granted the gift of time, which when it is no more will be seen for what it is, a purely gratuitous gift given to a bit of nothing that came out of nothing and returns to something cosmic, beatific vision, merited by cooperation with grace, in time given only once, one day at a time, for all eternity, forever.